morning. Today is day one. Let's get started.
Instead of doing a really long intro and telling you everything that my thoughts are and this is what I'm gonna do, you're gonna hear that throughout the video. Plus, you can always check out the description box. All I'm doing is running 10 miles every single day. And because I do work a lot during the week, I'm splitting up my runs as needed, running in the morning and the evening, starting out with the first day doing 2 5-mile runs.
Okay, day one, part one. I had to split this up. It is 5:13 in the morning, March 9th. I gotta be to work in a little bit, so this had to be short-lived. I feel good. I feel really good. A little bit tired, but what do you expect to get up at 3:45 to go running and then to film it? So I'll see you tonight for part two. I would be lying to you right now if I said I felt like running. It's 7:42 and I don't feel like running right now, but I literally committed to this less than 12 hours ago. I'm in my closet getting running clothes and we're gonna go do this.
This first day, I went into work at 6:15 and got home at 7:30. So definitely a long day, but I planned each day for these 7 days times 10 miles, depending on my work schedule. So this day I split it up into 2 5s, and tomorrow you're gonna see is a little bit different.
8:55 p.m., 5 miles.
Typically, my average mile is between an 8:30 and a 9:10, but I decided to slow myself way down, being that I'm upping my mileage. I typically do about 4 or 5 miles a day, so I slowed myself down to a 10-minute mile pace.
Okay, quick 7. Day 2, run 1. I'm sweaty. I actually feel really good. My legs don't feel heavy or anything, so that's good. I mean, obviously it's only day 2, but it's the 3rd run, and I did have time to get 7 in today, so I'll finish the other 3 tonight when I get home. And I had a massive meal last night of pancakes, and I just feel really good. So I'm happy with that. My whole goal for this is to like feel strong and not like weak or my legs to be tired. Obviously, like I said in the beginning, I'm not new to running, so my body will probably adjust quicker, but I'll also start to feel run down because that's common when you are upping your movement. Feeling good? I'll be back tonight for 3 more and I'll check in with you then.
If I run in the morning, I typically run fasted. I have a really big dinner the night before, and that has always carried me over the last 5 years of being a runner. I always have an electrolyte before and I sip on it during my run, but I do time my meals before my evening runs.
Day 2, run 2. I only have 3 miles. And yes, I'm coming at you from my bathroom again because the lighting's a little bit better in here than in my garage, so forgive me. I'm gonna go out there and stretch a little bit because my legs are feeling kind of heavy. I just got home from work. It is 7 p.m., well, 6:49. I have an electrolyte here, and yeah, I know. Let's go finish these 10 miles for the day, okay?
I thought while I was stretching and foam rolling, I would chat with you guys and give you my running history, if you will, in case you are new around these parts or if you haven't heard my story before. So I started running in December of 2016, training for my first, and I thought only half marathon because it was a New Year's resolution. I wanted to try something different, and I had been doing CrossFit for years, so I thought, oh, I'll do a half marathon. That'll be really fun, something different to try. Well, got hooked on running. I ran so many races in 2017, 2018, and in 2019, I became an everyday runner. I still consider myself an everyday runner, even though I might skip a dozen days in a year. My goal for 2022 is to run at least 4 miles a day on average. So running 10 miles a day is a little bit of a stretch because now I'm getting 70 miles in a week compared to my normal 28. So I'm definitely increasing my mileage pretty quickly, but I felt really good during these 7 days, 10 miles per day. I really enjoyed the challenge. I took it as a challenge because I haven't done a race in a while, and I thought, it's kind of like doing an ultra, just spreading it out a little bit, and I'm kind of an extremist. I really like extreme challenges. I really like to do things like to the full extent. And yeah, I ran all 70 miles on my treadmill. And you're probably thinking, why would you do that? Well, if you haven't noticed, I was running at 3:45 in the morning or 4:30 in the morning and then really late at night, so it was dark.
Day 3, run 1. Let's see how many miles I can knock out.
Okay, here is where I'm gonna get brutally honest with you. I loved this challenge. I knocked out all 7 days, 10 miles a day, but to be completely honest, I forgot to film the last 2 days. I was like 99% sure I filmed it on my phone. So unfortunately, I don't have the last 2 days. I don't have Monday and Tuesday. It was just a kind of a blur of the beginning of this week because I just did this challenge last week. But please know, I did do the miles.
Okay, just finished a quick 6 miles and I did some stretching, kind of the same stretching I did the night before. My legs are a little bit tired today, not gonna lie. I actually meant to start this challenge on Tuesday of this week, but I started on Wednesday. And Tuesday I actually did 9 miles. So I should have probably just did the extra mile and then committed to it. So that's neither here nor there, I guess. But my legs are feeling a little bit tender. If you are a runner and you've ran a half marathon or marathon before and you've done like that long run, a lot of times you have that recovery day in between. My legs are definitely feeling it, but I'll see you here in just a second. For me, it'll be a couple hours. For you, it'll be just a second and we'll finish the 4 miles I have left for today. Here I am at my treadmill. It is 7:04 p.m. I'm gonna knock out these last 4 miles of today. And day 2, or is it day 3? What day is it? Day 3. I'm tired. Day 3, let's go.
About midway through this week, I was already thinking of what I could do for my next challenge, and I already have one kind of in the forefront of my mind. So here we are, the next day, day 4, and I got 6.5 in, and then I came back later that night and did 3.5 more of running. But you're gonna see my Garmin here in a second. I did 3.5 running and about 1.7 or 1.8 of a walk, and you're gonna see like how much my time differential between walking and running, because I did run about a 9-10 minute pace this night, but with the walk added in, you can see that my time is obviously a lot slower.
All right, all 10 finished. It's been a really tough day. Truth be told, I didn't want to run today. I was gonna skip. I was gonna tell y'all I skipped. And then I thought, you know what? It's a beautiful day, but if I run on my treadmill and watch a show or watch something on YouTube to just kind of like feel like I'm treating myself, I'll do it. And I did. All 10, Denzo. This is day Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Day 5 of 10 miles a day. I put in 59 miles in 6 days. For this challenge, I put in 50 miles in 5 days. Whoa. Monday, Tuesday, only 2 days left.
Go ahead and hit pause if you want to see the entire breakdown of my 7-day, 10 miles per day challenge. But I just want to quickly say, I run because I am so incredibly grateful for a body that can push and move. It makes me just so happy to run. I hope this video left you feeling inspired. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss another video by me.